Thank you for taking time to listen to our presentation today.
We're really proud to showcase what we've achieved over the last 3 years. Mersey provides community, mental health and forensic learning disabilities services and are one of only 3 providers of high secure services in the country. Serving more than 1.4 million, supported by 11,000 staff across 230 sites, the Trust's annual turnover is £750 million. We have 3 clinical divisions and a Trust-wide support service. The Trust has had a period of growth over recent years following acquisitions of neighbouring trusts, expanding the geographic reach and population we serve. We are a large and complex organisation. A finance team of 90 support delivery of the Trust's ambition of perfect care. Staff development is well embedded in the department, maintaining level 3 accreditation since 2012. Here are some of our highlights. We now have a well-established staff development steering group. We have 12 staff and a service user carer representative who has valuable insight into our discussion. We recently asked our team how they felt supported by our steering group infrastructure and what they liked about it. As you can see from the word cloud, our infrastructure is well recognised and is visible across the team. Our last census submission shows we have 45% of staff either qualified or studying a professional qualification. We've had great recognition and success across various awards, winning the ED&I HFMA Award in 2022, with 2 staff being highly commended for contributions to staff development and health and wellbeing. We are proud of the staff development schemes on offer within the departments, the graduate scheme, undergraduate scheme and apprenticeship scheme, along with our apprenticeship levy and study package.
So I left college in July last year and I chose to do the Mersey Level 3 apprenticeship in finance, which will grant me my AAT Level 3, which will allow me to progress to my Level 4. I did not know what I wanted to do as a career, but since coming on this apprenticeship, I've now been to multiple schools and talked about the apprenticeship routes and what skills you gain on this apprenticeship.
So I joined Mersey originally on a placement year as part of a graduate scheme, and through that I was able to rotate through different areas within the finance function, learning lots of different skills throughout it. During this time I was granted lots of protected learning time and I've now completed all of my exams as part of my SIPFA studies. As part of this, using that protected learning time, it enabled me to achieve an award for the highest score within my strategic exams within SIPFA for the year. I've now come back to Mersey having finished my graduate scheme as a capital accountant in a Band 7 role. I've been supported with my development throughout this time.
So on this apprenticeship, I've gained confidence in multiple areas of different teams, so credit control, accounts payable, and in the future I will be moving on to covering all the teams across finance.
So I've worked in Mersey for a long time, for 20 years, but during that time I've been funded to study my professional qualification. I've also done a management course and I've done a coaching course recently. The thing that I love about my job is supporting the services, and I work with our secure division and we help the division to manage within the 95 million of budget that they have. We've been involved in opening Rowan View, opening Aspen Wood, and lots of exciting developments in the division.
So initially I worked at the police and there wasn't much opportunity for progression. I knew my girlfriend had done the apprenticeship at Mersey, so I applied for the job at Mersey because I knew there would be the funding available to do the apprenticeship scheme. So I started as a Band 3. I think I was in the financial service role, Band 3, for about 3 months until the Band 4 role became available. So I used the knowledge that I'd gained in the apprenticeship to go for the Band 4. My manager Nick's currently doing the same apprenticeship as me. Obviously she's a bit further along with me, so she can kind of show me how to do like the off-the-job learning, the different essays, what you need to complete. Also you get study support with your study buddies as well, so there's other people in the department on the same or similar courses, so they can show you or give you that support.
And it's been a really interesting and enjoyable experience.
It's been a really positive experience working at Mersey that's challenged me and enabled me to grow.
So yeah, I'd recommend it to anyone who wanted to do it.
I'm loving the role that I'm in right now. I would recommend it to anyone. It's probably the best first job that I will ever have.
We have several areas of good practice across the departments. We have a well-established PACE process to ensure all staff have a meaningful appraisal, discussion and objective setting. We also provide a scope for growth conversation through all PACE discussions to better understand individual progression motivations. This aligns with the talent management scheme. Outputs from PACE include training needs analysis, which helps focus the staff development steering group in setting priorities for training opportunities. We have implemented many digital initiatives, including a customer phone line and inbox portal to support excellent customer service. There has also been an emphasis on robotics to improve accuracy, morale and efficiency. A communications group is also established. They are responsible for putting together a rich range of information, including departmental, trust-wide, regional and national updates, which are set out in the department's intranets. We have implemented a hybrid working model with a rolling rota. The rota ensures that as many staff as possible will meet up with all other staff across the department over a 7-week programme. We wanted to ensure we have a working model that allowed the office culture to continue whilst providing the flexibility of hybrid working. We then meet in our peer groups on the 8th week to further encourage networking and relationship building across the wider team. On the back of some recent discussions, we were looking to set up a social committee to ensure we are actively setting up events for staff to socialise. We believe this model has helped shape our culture into a great place to work. A restorative trust and learning culture, which Mersey led for the NHS, is the bedrock of our values and behaviours, ensuring colleagues feel supported and empowered to learn when things do not go as expected. It has helped inform our staff charter, values and behaviours framework, and our trust core values are continuous improvements, accountability, respect, enthusiasm and support. These values and behaviours form a key part of each individual PACE discussion. Whilst we strive for perfect care, we are looking at how we can, as a trust and individuals, become actively anti-racist. To support this, we have a zero acceptance of racism goal. Recent trust survey results evidence how embedded our values and behaviours are in the finance department, scoring higher than trust average in all 9 areas of the staff survey. We have some great examples of external influence over a large footprint. A lead provider collaborative operates over Cheshire and Mersey for mental health services. This collaborative, led by Mersey Care, has delivered improvements to the secure pathway and patient experience. Finance has supported this to provide reinvestment from secure bed provision to community-based care teams. Across the wider footprint, we have teamed up with Liverpool University to create our Mental Health Research for Innovation Centre, a national programme with the aim of improving mental health care for all patients and service users. Development initiatives. We also support a number of development initiatives. Nathan, our apprentice, also set up a support network across the region for all of the apprentices on his cohorts, creating an environment where they can safely ask questions and share experiences. We have some great achievements to share with you. We have created a strong culture, embedding this following acquisitions, allowing teams to thrive and adopting a hybrid working model. We have progressed with our ED&I and health and wellbeing offers. We are proud of our investment into staff learning and development, particularly in how that allows us to support Trust's strategic objectives. Through COVID, we built and have this year opened an award-winning low secure unit, on time and on budget, creating a state-of-the-art environment for patients with learning disabilities. We recently held a topping out ceremony for our current large-scale new build.
We're here today in the exciting development at the Mossley Hill site, where we'll see a new 80-bedded mental health inpatient hospital built within the next 12 months.
We have been through a significant change since 2021 with the acquisition of North West Boroughs. The finance department were pivotal through the transaction and embedding of 2 organisations into one finance department. We have worked on developing one strong team to support our expanding organisation's vision of delivering perfect care. We have led the way within the corporate division in shaping the structure to support our clinical services. The structure includes a business partnering model and significantly focuses on developing high-performing teams and delivering operational excellence. The new staff development structure we have embedded allowed staff at all levels to proudly own staff development and support each other. Next steps. We have some exciting deliverables on the agenda. The finance department are leading on the launch of the Trust Single Data Platform programme. We have created an interactive dashboard allowing our clinicians and managers to better understand the business to make more informed decisions. The Future Staff Development Steering Group includes further work on embedding the One NHS Finance ED&I strategy, as well as the talent management framework. The department's SLT is currently on a leadership programme to learn and bring in a coaching culture. The next steps on this include rolling out to every staff member in the department, enabling a more empowered environment right through our structure. We continue to have a busy digital innovation agenda, exploring further where we can use technology or bots to support in some of the transactional work, allowing time to be invested into other value-adding activities. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your time today and thank you for listening.